Howdy ho neighbors, Radio Goji here, and welcome back to Deadly Premonition. I've looked up a map, and I've found out pretty much where the graveyard is. It's over... Let's see if I can just find my bearings here. I need to find a car as well. Basically, I'm just going to be going across the bridge here, then up and past the junkyard, and then up this way, and there it is. So, let's see if I can get to a car here. Where am I again? I'm right here. And there's the Sheriff's Department. The Sheriff's Department has plenty of cars for me to procure. Commandeer, as it is, as you will, as it be. I said that entirely wrong, but that's okay. It's not like we have much better to do, so... I mean, yeah, there is. We can continue on by going over to the hotel. But, like I said, we're not necessarily being super timed for anything, so I don't see why not. Let's just, do a bit of open world roaming a bit, shall we? Gotta run all the way to get a freaking car. I don't think you can take other people's cars in this. It's not like Grand Theft Auto. Alright, here we go. There should be cars around the back here. At least there were the last time we came by the Sheriff's Department. Working day and night, huh, George? Okay, here's a police SUV. I'm sure this will be a lot easier to handle than regular police cars have been. Let's easily get out. Why not go out this way? No one's stopping us. Go around this tree. I picked the smart way to leave with a car. I'm good at this. Alright. What was that? What was that bling? I don't know if I want to know. Let's talk to Zach. Talk to Zach.
Zach, if you notice anything, just stop me.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess you don't want to talk to Zach about, like the Running Man or something. Actually, I looked it up. There are no conversations about the Running Man, which is a shame. I actually watched the Running Man last night. I mean, not for the first time. I've seen it before, but it is a damn awesome movie and extremely, extremely quotable. So you know what? I'm going to talk about the Running Man. Right, York had Arnold Schwarzenegger and Maria Conchita Alonso. Yaphet Kotto was in it. Jesse Ventura, and probably one of the most fitting casting choices in the movie. I don't know if I would say fitting, but played it extremely well because he was a psychotic game show host, Richard Dawson. I mean, I know Richard Dawson was an actor and other stuff. He was in Hogan's Heroes. He was in Newkirk in Hogan's Heroes, but yeah, some of the best quotes ever come from the Running Man. Here's Sub-Zero, now Plain Zero. You know, with your fake Schwarzenegger accent, as one tends to do. For those who haven't seen it, am I going the right way? I'm going the right way. Make sure I'm going the right way here, York. Yeah, I'm going the right way. All right. It was based off a loosely based off a novel by Stephen King. Although you probably wouldn't know it if you just look directly at the credits, because it credits Richard Bachman as the one who wrote the book. Well, that's the thing. Richard Bachman was Stephen King. He used a pseudonym because at the time he thought that many authors were prohibited from releasing over a certain number of books at a time. So while he was still releasing stuff under his own name, he also released some things under the pseudonym Richard Bachman. One of which is a book I read last year called The Long Walk. It's one of the first stories he ever wrote. He wrote it when he was in college, I believe. Very, very interesting. It's about a dystopian future where every year, I believe, the government hosts the Long Walk, which is basically a walking competition where 100 young men volunteer, of course, to basically walk from the Canadian border in Maine. Am I in the right place? Basically down the East Coast, mostly down Route 1. I am in the right place. We can finish this conversation later, York. Alright, let's see what's in the graveyard. Because I am interested, since it was mentioned, that maybe I should go to the graveyard and check some stuff. I know those weren't his exact words, but I think it's still worth checking out, especially at night. We can sleep in the graveyard, too, if we wanted to. Alright, what kind of stuff? There's Brian. Hey, Brian. Now, he's a crazy. We talked to him earlier, so we know he's crazy. The gate's open, so we can just go on in. Let's talk to Brian. Why not? Go and grab that Agent Honor over there. Basically, grabbing Agent Honor, or money, if you will, from somebody's corpse. It's great to do.
Hello.
Can't sleep. Have not. Long time. Too sad to sleep. Yes! Yes, that is wonderful info that we have gathered there. That owl again. Alright, let's just take this poor sod's Agent Honor. $30. Good. Good to know that we're just stealing money from people's graves. Oh, this must be Anna's grave. I assume this is Anna's grave. Oh. No, it's just a grave that was dug up. Why would somebody do such a thing? That's interesting. Take someone else's $30. So can we not hop down here and... Hey, bud. You know something about this whole, dug-up grave, shenanigans? Brian? Brian, my man? What you got here? Green tomato? Sure. Let's take that. That sounds healthy. Just to take some tomato, spinning it like 10 frames a second for some reason. That was weird. Oh, I guess we can just take additional tomatoes. I don't want to do that, though. Do we need to eat at all? Well, we're getting a little tired. Let's eat this tomato, why not? Because I don't feel like having this in my possession anymore. I ate a lot. Yeah, right. Alright, you have anything else to say to me about that open grave? Or are you just going to say the same thing? Okay. I figured as such. I figured he was going to do that. What you got here? What is all this about, huh? Is there a pig in there? Is that a dog? Oh, that's another dog. And And there's an item in there. There's a key. Ooh, lolly. Alright, there's something in there we might want at some point. So, what's the deal with this locked thing here, Brian, my dude? Can I, probably, head on up in here. Where is my crowbar? FBI business. Got $5 for destroying a barrier. I mean, I understand that one must put up barriers to keep oneself intact, but, they didn't account for crowbars. Is this just going to lead in a circle? I mean, we're still getting something out of it at the very least. We got this nice money that we've been getting. See, there's a little bit of money. Just finishing that. These barriers don't mean anything to the FBI. Ooh. Oh, what's all this then? Ah, I'm intrigued now. Ooh. Oh, we can push these statues. Get in here and find what that key is. Hey, stop pushing, York. Oh. Got these, sort of red trees here. That's ominous. Hi, doggy. Don't mind me, just, getting some stuff over here. Hope you don't mind. Oh, that's a bone. Left foot bone. Qu'est-ce que c'est ça? Well, that was a key, judging by the icon.
A human bone? This doesn't look related to the case, but shouldn't I let someone know?
It might be a good idea, yeah. We'll tell George about it in the morning. Let's see if there's anything in these boxes, maybe? Nope. Okay. Well, at least we got something out of it. We got some money. And, find out whatever these bones are. But, alright, we've, I guess, done everything we can here. I mean, I'm fairly sure there's more we can do, but there's nothing really super obvious. I thought that was a key. It looked like a key icon from, like, a distance, but, apparently it's not. So let's go ahead and head back to the hotel. And, get some shut-eye here. We'll probably have a bit of a chat about that open grave some other time, Brian. Where's my car? Oh, there's more exploring over here. I will explore there some other time. I'm ready to go back to the hotel now. It is 11:12 at night, and my car is gone. It must have unloaded from the map. And I don't think I wouldn't. Oh no! I parked over here. My mistake. Okay. False alarm, York. Let's get back to the hotel. Alright, so as I was saying, The Long Walk, yes. It was it's a Stephen King novel under the pseudonym Richard Bachman. Dystopian future. They had this, The Long Walk itself was a, it was like an event. Like, everyone loved it, everyone followed it. It was like this major event where 100 volunteers would walk down, starting at the Canadian border, up somewhere at the tip of Maine, and then would basically walk down the East Coast. And the last one standing won. Now, what do you think I mean by the last one standing? Well, basically, each of the contestants had to keep walking at a certain pace, or else they would get warnings. And if they got 3 warnings, they would get shot and killed by a half-track that was following them. And this was part of the event, and it was very much, just an accepted part of the event in this dystopian future. And they weren't allowed to stop for, like, any reason. Like, hey, you had a red light, asshole. They weren't. The contestants were not allowed to stop for any reason. They could not stop to rest for any reason. There was no sleeping. They did get food and water. Like, they would get food, like, every 24 hours. They were given, like, food packs. And they would also get water anytime they needed to ask for it. But they just kept walking, and then the last person standing won the prize, which was anything they ever wanted for the rest of their lives. Although it's kind of a catch there, because no winner of the walk ever really lived much longer afterwards. And it basically follows one of the walkers there. It's a very, very good book. I actually enjoyed it quite a bit. Probably have my headlights on. That's a good idea. Now that we're on the approach to our destination. But yeah, check out the Long Walk. But The Running Man was another novel by Stephen King under that pseudonym. I never actually read the book. The movie, from what I understand, is very different from the book. They both involve like a murderous game show. And again, a dystopian sort of dystopian kind of future America, much like the Long Walk. And like on this game show, at least in the movie, they basically brought in like convicted criminals and such, and they would go along the game zone and try to avoid getting killed by stalkers, who were people who were hired by the network to find and kill these people for entertainment. It's very much a bread and circuses sort of situation. Now, from what I understand, the novel or the book, or I don't know if it was a novel, but the book actually differed in that people who went onto the show actually volunteered to do so for reasons. And if they could go anywhere in the world, and if they survived a certain amount of time, they would win. But basically, the catch was they didn't have like the stalkers like they did in the movie. Rather, they had like they became a fugitive, and people would get prizes for if they saw him. If they saw contestants like out in the world somewhere, they would get prizes for giving tips and pointing them out and stuff like that. Very interesting premise. I've seen the movie is fantastic, but I am interested in reading the book at some point too. Bitter chocolate will satisfy a small amount of your hunger. Typewriter. Typewriter brand typewriter. I'm fairly sure people at this point in time had, laptops. But I guess it's one of his quirky things, is he likes typewriters. It's like a hipster that way.
Okay then, Zach. Let's go back over our progress.
Alright, let's do.
First, the victim. Anna's death.
Right.
She was found hanging from a tree in the forest.
Yes.
She was
obviously killed by the rain guy with the axe we saw.
That was
right.
The correct cause of death.
Mm-hmm.
The strangulation marks and skull fracture were caused after death. Her tongue was also bit off, and I found something inside her mouth.
One of them seeds.
Do you remember what that was, Zach?
Yeah, I just said it was one of the seeds. A red seed.
That's right. We found the same red seed in her mouth.
I know it was a couple of months ago, but I remember that.
It was raining when Anna was killed, but traces of tears were still evident on her face.
Mm-hmm.
Which means the perpetrator killed Anna under a roof in the lumber mill, and then carried her body into the woods after it stopped raining. We found numerous important pieces of evidence at the site of the crime.
Including the killer!
Knee prints in the grass, a wood chip with metal dust, a photo of a man with a tattoo on his back, and one other thing.
Yeah, the chipped fingernail. Actually, broken stiletto heel.
That's right, a broken stiletto heel. Aligning this with the other evidence suggests that 2 people came into contact with Anna's body prior to it being discovered by us.
Mm-hmm.
Those being the perpetrator who killed Anna and this stiletto heel.
Is he typing this conversation word for word into the typewriter?
Anna to the woods.
Okay, Zach, let's go over our evidence.
3 people. 2 or 3 people. In any case, Miss Stiletto Heel may have vital information. We need to find her next.
I think that might be Carol.
We didn't use forensic methods, but we're still closing in on the criminal.
Of course.
Have I forgotten anything? Ah, of course.
Yeah, the guy we've...
The marks on her hand tell us that Anna was gripping something when she died.
So we're not going to mention
that, Zach?
Raincoat Guy.
What do you think she was holding on to?
Round object. Because it had the...
That's right.
Peace sign.
A round
on her
object.
hand.
The marks on her hand suggest a peace mark. The man in the photo found in the woods had a tattoo of an upside-down peace mark on his back. These 2 could well be related. But we don't know for sure.
We should ask him the next time we see him.
Townfolk. A few are worthy of special attention.
Carol
McLean, the singer and bar owner. She's Thomas's sister.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's Nick Cormack, the owner of the diner.
Yeah, he was
Both of them seem to be
pretty much hiding something there, too.
There's Diane, the owner of the art gallery, who's out of town. Then we have problematic, old, rich, and eccentric Harry.
I just think he's crazy.
Both will be tough to crack.
I think Harry's just talking out of his ass, really.
I've been thinking, one of the biggest rewards here is the fantastic food.
It's too late for you to try to pull Agent
Enjoying
Cooper now.
food is cultural, and yet it's also a bit uncivilized. It's interesting how good food motivates me to work harder during investigations.
Which is why we carried salmon
and
in
on
our pocket
Emily's
for a long
back,
time.
It was strange to me. Hey, don't take that the wrong way, Zach. I wasn't getting all excited or anything.
Really?
But it did make me feel strange. Nostalgic and sad almost. It's starting to rain.
I guess the hotel's gonna shut
I
down.
think this case may take a while.
Emily! Lunchtime, Emily!
I'll eat later.
You'll eat right now, young lady. You need to listen to your mother.
I want to hear the rest of the story.
Eat your lunch, then take a nap. Then I'll tell you the rest.
But I want to hear it now.
Too bad, Zach.
There's no need to rush things.
I'm thinking that's
Live
old
your
work,
life
so...
at the pace that is right for you.
Honey! Are you coming?
Tomato sauce. Mm-mm-mm. Straight up tomato sauce out of a can. Breakfast of Champions. Okay, Legend Worm. Oi, oi. Okay, so I think Carol is a major suspect we should be talking to. Oh, hi, doggy. Close the door. Dinner. Yeah, we cleared dinner. All right. $270 for clearing dinner. Oh boy. Oh, we cleared episode 1. Neat. So we're on episode 2 now. Attack of the Clones. Let's see where this, see where the narrative takes us here, I suppose. Oh, we're back in Hell World. Okay. Good thing I bought those bullets from Wesley Snipes or whatever. Can't hold 15 plus 1 bullets. Oh no, we're just in, the Black Lodge here.
Are you thirsty?
Not particularly.
You must be very thirsty.
No, I'm good.
You only take milk with your coffee?
I don't drink coffee.
Coffee with milk. That's all.
Oh, good thing I'm not thirsty then. Oh, hi, Anna. Yeah, this is not Twin Peaks-ish at all. I'm guessing you are not the real Anna?
Who are you?
My name is Becky.
Hi, Becky.
What are you doing here?
Oh, the chandelier in here too?
Is Becky.
Anna's friend?
My
I guess-
name
Let's
is
say.
Becky.
After your throat is quenched, you must do what you must do.
Her name is Becky, you guys.
Take a sip of coffee and go.
That was more than a sip, but...
Huh?
Oh, door's open. Yeah, okay. So, okay, Becky. Yeah, we were gonna go to Becky's house. Anyway. Muse's gallery. Ooh, there's a cookie. Gonna pick it off the dream floor. Awesome. That cookie is good for me. I bet my bottom dollar. Nothing on TV. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and cut the video here, and when we come back, we'll probably do something that makes a little bit more sense. So, until then, I've been Rado Goji, and I'll be here next time. Join me, won't you?